So today I came home and I'm telling you, this 2025 is starting off with a bang. Now, if you watched the video from last week, then you saw an animal that had already went through pre-lay shed. And guess what? I came home too. Stick around for this video and you'll find out.
These brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice. These brothers my guys, know that they fly, know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side, CJ Ike, now I gotta roll with ice.
Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Paul with Spheric Reptiles, and I'm so super excited to be coming to you today. I mean, so excited. Look, I took the towaway home, so it only took me an hour to drive like 50 miles in Dallas-Fort Worth traffic. That is amazing. You know, that is really amazing. So I'm happy at that. But when I got home, I was checking over all the babies like I always do. I kissed Lynn, you know, because I was one of the babies too. I don't kiss my snakes. I hope y'all don't. I hope you understand that, but I don't kiss snakes. So even though I love them, but I got home and I was checking on the babies and I was peeping in on the tubs and bam, some more eggs, man. Look, this is our third clutch of 2025. And so I'm telling you, if you're a new breeder, follow your instincts, record everything. Even if you don't hit it right, you'll get it right because you're going to be noticing when this animal goes off food, when you lock them, all these things. Just record everything. And then every shed recorded, because then you can figure out when they ovulate just from counting backwards from when they lay their eggs, right? Because if you record all the sheds, you'll notice that there's a gap where there's a short span between the ovulation shed and a pre-lay shed that you'll be able to pick up, and eventually you'll be able to identify when that animal is going through ovulation. So with each one of these videos, and this one won't have chapters or anything, because I never know what's going to happen in this one. I guess this would be like the Brian Cusco uncut version. So, but anyway, so I want to show and talk about something different with every one of them. And so with this one, I'm going to really stress looking at the animal, noticing how the feeding patterns change and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it because I'm excited. I don't think I can hold that back. Here goes, guys. Let's see what she's got. Woo! She's on a gang of eggs. Can you see that, baby?
I can see.
Man, you see all those eggs? Must be like 12 eggs in there. Golly, that's a lot of eggs. So this is Nicki Minaj. She is our acid yellow belly, orange dream. And we bred her to the TSK hypo that you see on the screen. And you can see just how restless she is. She ought to be pretty tired after all of this. So I'm gonna see if I can get her up off the eggs, as well as if I can get her into the tub to soak her with some water. And try not to disturb the eggs too much. All right. It looks like she's completely empty. So let's see how many eggs do we have. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Looks like they're all really good eggs. I haven't had a chance to candle them. I got me a good Nebo light. Hey guys, this thing comes in ultra bright, which will blind you. It comes in a little bit over, and as well as it has a red light to it. So this is what I use to look in on the snakes at night. And it even has a laser pointer, but I won't shine the laser at Lynn because I don't want to hurt Lynn. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I love you, Lynn. But anyway, guys, so this light I'm going to use to candle the, you know, the eggs. All right, we'll start with this one. That one's got veins. That one's got good veins. That one's got good veins. And when I'm looking at these, I'm looking to see if all the veins kind of come up to one specific area. That one's got good veins. That one's got good veins. Let me see. That one's got good veins. That one's got good veins. Woo, that one's got a lot of good veins. Baby, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see those red lines in there?
Yes.
So that's what you're looking for, is that lattice of lines, that lattice work of blood vessels. And for the last one, that one's got good veins as well. As I get ready to set this up, one of the key things that I always want to stress, and I'm gonna mark the tops of these and all that other stuff, but is if you put the plan in motion and you just stick with whatever you're writing down. You can do it in a computer. You can write it on a piece of paper, a Post-it note, a scratch sheet of paper, whatever you use. I think that will work just fine for you. But in a sense, what you want to do is you want to track when those ovulation cycles happen, because with that, you kind of know, all right, if I start pairing 5 months before that, then I should have good success with having my ball python lay eggs. And what you'll see is that ball python won't be able to lay eggs again for at the very least 10 months. But if you pair up at the same time, it's going to probably extend a year. And that's from me just talking to other breeders that have been in the game for a while, and also finding out for myself that that ovulation time for that female will actually move forward a month. So if she was paired up in October and she laid eggs 5 months later, then it'll probably be November. If I can ever learn the English language or whatever, you know, it's like fencing to and ain't and going and what y'all say, and wash and all that other stuff. But anyway, yeah, so that'll be extended at least 1 month every year so that you know. And then in the case that you don't breed your snakes, then it'll probably go back to that previous month. But don't take my word for it. That's just my opinion and what I've seen so far. But let me go ahead and get these eggs out of here. Mark the tops first. So again, I marked the tops just so I know which way was up. And I said before, I'm not for sure if she does this. I know that she squeezes them together as she's laying them. She's kind of rolling them out on top of each other into a nice little mound. And that's something that they just have in them. I don't know if that's something that's passed on, but it's got to be genetic, right? So again, I got a larger crate because I figured that she was a bigger animal. She'd have a larger clutch of eggs. And I'll just start on the outside. Try to get them all situated in there. That is so crazy. I came home to some more eggs. These aren't as soft as the other ones. Because these are so stuck together, I'm just going to put them right inside like that so I don't risk tearing them. Like this one right here is a little bit shallow, so I don't want to do anything to hurt the egg. So I'll just put them in here like that and give them the best chance of survival. So I've seen people do it this way anyway, like where they just take the eggs and they put them in there. It's just like putting them in vermiculite or anything else. They're going to be touching something. This one will have the water bath on it. So I can go ahead and pour, as I'm dropping water bottles everywhere. I'll pour the water in the side like I did the last time. And as you see the routine that I have, this is just a routine, guys, that I'm sticking with. And it seems to work fairly well. As I get the other water bottle. All right. So that's what we got. And of course, I'll take the straws on the other sides just to make sure that they stay nice and snug in there. Snuggy, right? One of the things that I really want to stress to you guys is that I know when you watch YouTube videos, you see other breeders that are bigger and they've been around for a while, they're having eggs, but the same things that they're doing are the same things that you'll be doing and laying, and not laying eggs, because if we laid eggs, that'd be weird. But when the females ball pythons lay eggs, you're gonna get yours to do the same thing. And I just encourage you to continue to do so. I'm gonna finish putting these eggs up. I'm gonna wrap them in some saran wrap. And I think that'll be it, guys. I mean, but I just wanted to share this with you. Let me know what you think about this type of content. I know this one will be fairly quick, but I definitely appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully that I'm hopefully I'm showing you something that will benefit you in what you're trying to do with this amazing hobby. But if nothing else, guys, just enjoy it. Enjoy that time that you spend with your reptiles, and definitely cherish and hug and love your family while you have them. Thank you.